Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ladies Power Launch. This is Free Gift Friday. Yay! And today we have a very, very special guest with us, Dana, and she is with a company called Tocara. Did I say that right? Tocara?
That's right,
Something
Kara.
like that. And don't be alarmed. I very often even mispronounce my own name, so it's all good.
Takara, Takara. So long as it sparkles, it's all good.
All good. I love it. I love it. So, we are hosting, quite a few events in our group during the week. We have, of course, our monthly networking meetings to which you are all always invited. We have our Ladies Power Lunch coffee breaks, which is a tight half hour ish, where we get a speaker who's very knowledgeable on a topic that we're all interested in to come and share some drop some knowledge on us. And then we have this fun thing, Free Gift Fridays, where you can join us and you can learn a little bit about another member's business, and you can also have the opportunity to win something beautiful for absolutely free. And so want to welcome the guests who have joined us over on Facebook. So happy to see you there. And welcome, welcome, welcome. You have to be here to win. So if you are just tuning in, welcome. Glad to have you. Dana, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about your company. Tell us a little bit about what you do in the world.
Oh, I would be happy to. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Dana Culligan. I'm a founding director and team leader with Tocara USA. And our company offers great style for every budget. And we offer jewelry in sterling silver and stainless steel for both men and women. And we've also just come out with a beautiful solid gold line. So we are all about making this beautiful jewelry very accessible to everyone. It's fine and forever, and it's something you should be able to buy, wear, and then gift to someone you care about, and it should be able to be passed down through generations. So that's the product side of what we do. But I'd love to talk about what I see as a really wonderful side that you might not really think about when you think about jewelry. I think I'm correct, and I think y'all would believe me when I say that right now, more than ever, we're really craving that sense of community and connection and just joy in our lives. And wouldn't you say that's true, Tavia? I mean, it just truly, it seems to be in rather short supply. And what I've found is part of this business that has been so wonderful is that everything I offer is fun. And so it's been really great to be able to pivot from in home to online, as we all had to kind of do in March. And while I've been offering to others, they have really brought so much into my life because I continue to meet people and make new friends all across the country. And it's kind of this intangible that you might not think about right away when you think about jewelry.
Awesome. So, Dana, you tell us a little bit about how your company does business, because you, if I remember correctly, pre-COVID, you guys would do business with like the in-home parties and that sort of thing. And I'm guessing that and talking to quite a few of our members who also have a similar business model, I'm guessing that with the pandemic, that is not an accessible way to do business anymore. So tell me a little bit about how you had to transform your business as a result of the pandemic.
Oh, that is a great question. If you could have seen me mid-March after my last in-home party on March 13th, all of us
And
realizing
we went
really
into
exactly what we were dealing
quarantine
with
on
now.
the
And I'm thinking to
16th.
myself, okay, I have this very social.
Dana, I think you are freezing here. I'm not too sure what's happening. I am going to go back to gallery view. Hi, Christina. Welcome. How you doing? Doing good?
Hi, I'm good. How are you, Davia?
Very well, thank you. Thanks so much for joining. Good to see you. So, Dana, you cut out a little bit just now. I'm going to have you start over and answer my question about how you have been doing, what that pivot,
Sure.
what that shift was like for you.
Well, that pivot was a moment of, oh my gosh, what is this going to look like now? Because I've built this business in a certain way. But then you kind of flip those things and you say, okay, how is this going to work? Because it's going to work because it's what I do and I love to do it and I'm not going to stop. So I got very quickly acquainted with Zoom and ring lights and little tripods and all sorts of stuff I hadn't used before. So I could continue to bring this beautiful product and bring these beautiful people together. And I would not have wished this pandemic on us for anything. But I must say there are silver linings because I do now find myself, business has been very strong. People want to get together, and people who might not necessarily have said, yeah, come on into my home, have said, are you kidding me? I can hop on Zoom. I don't have to buy wine. I don't have to buy a box of crackers. And I can wear my shorts and we can have some fun with my girlfriends. Suddenly, there's this whole new group of people who are very interested in doing this. So I have found with the fact that we're all so isolated, this isn't just about the beautiful jewelry. That's fun and you'll love it. But it's really about that connection. So I'm really all about sisterhood, sparkle and style, and having fun with your friends.
What's one really exciting party that you've had since we've been in the pandemic? Because I know you have these theme parties. I've seen all the things that you've been posting on social media and all of this. What's one really, really fun one that you do?
Oh my gosh. Well, not surprisingly, the Wine and Shine online has gotten a big thumbs up from a lot
I
of
thought
people.
so.
As a matter of fact, I think today is National Red Wine Day. So I'm having a party tonight, and I suspect there will be a lot of red wine on it. So that's one of them. The Jewelry Makes Me Happy Hour is a fun one as well. And having a blingo night. That's basically playing bingo, but the prizes are bling, so it's blingo. That's been a blast. And I've done that for groups of friends, and I've also done it in the form of a fundraiser.
Oh,
So I do very much believe in giving back because I
mhm.
feel like I've been super fortunate, even given all this craziness. And you may notice the sunflowers behind me.
Yes, they're beautiful.
Yeah, and they're happy and bright. They're also really symbolic. I don't know how many people know that the sunflower is known to follow the sun as it goes through the sky each day, right? It follows the light. And when there's not enough light to go around, what do they do but turn towards each other? I get chills when I talk about that. So in my VIP group, which is called Share and Shine with Dana, we have this little subgroup of sunflower sisters. And the sunflower sisters are all about helping take our love of the jewelry and the sparkle and give back. So currently, I'm doing an auction every month and I put a beautiful piece of jewelry up. I started at a certain amount, and then whoever gets the highest bid sends that directly to Food Share, and I send them the jewelry.
I
So,
like it.
it really is a fun way to give back. And I think
Excellent.
we all need that right now.
Yes, I absolutely agree. For those of us who find ourselves to be in a position where we can really consider ourselves a little bit more fortunate, giving back is always, always ideal. And at the end of the show, I'm going to talk a little bit about the give back that we are doing with Ladies Power Lunch and about our upcoming summit. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. I just want to say I'm looking over on our Facebook group. I just want to say hi to Amanda, hi to Jamie, hi to Sherry Nicole, Great to see you guys. Glad that you could join us. And I've put your names in for the raffle at the end. So stay tuned to see
It's kind of
who
pretty.
who our big winner is going to be. One of the things that I know is that I was talking to one of my girlfriends the other day, and she is a naturopath. So she has been, whereas I am in the office seeing patients all day long. Hi, Margaret. Margaret just joined us over on Facebook. She is actually doing only virtual consultations at this time. So she's actually working from home. And I was telling her about these beautiful shoes that I bought recently. And she was like, well, where are you going to wear them? Are you going to wear them to the supermarket? Because nowadays we go nowhere. So I love that you are offering jewelry because even though we aren't going anywhere, we're on social, we're on Zoom, we're on all these things, and I can actually sit and enjoy your beautiful jewelry, even if I'm only seeing you sort of from the waist up. So, talk a little bit about how um, we can utilize these jewelry items, even though we're not out and about as much as we used to be.
Absolutely. I work with people every day on improving their look, but also their outlook. We know that when you feel good, you tend to look good. And that can be just the smile that you have on, right? So, yeah, exactly. So, one of the things that I've actually done, I've done a couple speaking engagements on, and it's something that I call put a little vavoom in your Zoom. And that really kind of comes down to, hey, if you could see from here down, I'm wearing my usual summer clothes. I have on my flip-flops and my shorts. But when I show up for something like this, it's not like you have to get super fancy, but there's a difference between casual Friday and casualty Friday. Somewhere in between there is where you kind of say, hey, I'm here, I'm focused on whatever you have to say and whatever we have to share for the period of whatever this gathering is. So whether it's learning how to accessorize, throw on a little bit of sparkle, or whether it's learning how to kind of create your environment. So if you're putting this on social media and someone has their sound off, they might actually stop because they've seen something that appeals to them. So yeah, I mean, it's so funny. When I first started in March doing these online Zooms, online parties, I did this whole thing where I would say, okay, well, here's this beautiful pair of earrings, and you can wear this every time that you go to the living room. or this is a great one for the den, but we are going to get past all of this. And right now we are still being seen. And if we're not showing up and thinking really about what we want to present, we're really missing out on an opportunity to bridge this gap, because there's going to be a point where we open the door, we walk out it, and we actually see real people.
I absolutely agree. And what I like about the line that you offer is that you mentioned at the top that they are pieces that are solid, really, strong pieces. They're pieces that will stand the test of time. And so buying them now it doesn't matter when you purchase them, because they will be here with you for
Right.
a long time.
Right.
So that's wonderful. I love that. Tell me a little bit about when it comes to choosing jewelry or purchasing items. Tell me a little bit about some of the do's and don'ts that you recommend where that is concerned.
I am a real big advocate of having an open mind. I will ask people, would you consider yourself silver or gold? Do you consider yourself delicate or bold? So that kind of gives me an idea of that comfort zone where they see themselves. So I like to meet people where they are, but I also like to encourage them to play, because when it comes down to it, there are very few rules that apply to everyone about anything, about jewelry, about accessories. That said, I can kind of help guide you as we're looking at what your style is and whether you might want to have that much jewelry on or just a little piece given what you're wearing. So I don't like to stick with hard and fast rules, because so many times there's that gal in the party who's sitting there and she's not saying anything. Maybe she has little stud earrings, and it would be very easy to assume that that gal is very quiet all the time and never wants to come out of that. She might just blossom, and I've seen it happen all the time, when someone says, "Hey, have you ever tried? You ever tried putting on this type of this type of jewelry?" No, 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 I can't do that. No, just give it a try. And they put it on, and it's like they just light up. And that's so exciting to me, because this is someone who's never really just been kind of taken by the hand and said, figuratively by the hand. I know we don't do that right now, but taken by the hand and just been shown that, you know what? Maybe somebody told you 10 years ago that you couldn't pull that off, but what do you think? You know, how do you feel when you put it on? And that's part of the fun. Um, So I don't really go in for do's and don'ts so much as I do, let's figure out where that comfort zone is and figure out what works for you. Because there's no one right way to wear a piece of jewelry.
And I feel as though in using that approach, it also helps to give us some confidence,
Mm,
especially for those of us who might be like me, silver and, you know, not at all bold. Like the smallest piece of jewelry you could find, that's probably what I would be wearing. But then giving somebody like me the confidence to kind of get out of the comfort zone and try something new, try something different. I think
sure.
that's something that you offer that
Yeah.
is outstanding for our group. um, I'm looking at the Facebook page, and Jamie says hello. Um, Manda says, love sunflowers,
Oh,
sparkle, and your necklace. And Margaret says, love the sunflower story. So, yes,
um,
people are definitely resonating with that.
that is
Did you
so,
have, I'm sorry?
I so appreciate that, because that's something near and dear to my heart.
Yes, absolutely. Did you have any specific pieces that you wanted to highlight for us today?
I would love to, and one of them I'll get to, which is the one that I'll be giving away.
Yay.
But one of the great things that we have at Tocara is our patented simulated diamond called a Diami. And this is a way to get the look, the feel, the fire, the absolute gorgeousness of a genuine diamond, but at a fraction of the cost. So I'm going to put a couple things up real close to the camera. And I'm going to show you, these are all examples of Diami stones. Now, I wish you could see these in the sunshine. These are three very different takes on a Diami. If you saw these in the sunshine, you would be blinded. They're absolutely beautiful. And then this bracelet right here is basically, you've heard of tennis bracelets? Can you imagine what this would cost if it were all diamonds? If you were to see this again in the sun, I think you would be blown away. I know you would be blown away by how beautiful it is. You'd never be able to tell the difference between diamonds. So that's a Diami, and we offer that in many different pieces, but I got to show you this one because this is gorgeous. Can you see that?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, this is the beautiful Stacy, and this is 5 flawless Diami crystals inside an open-sided sterling silver cage. And you want to talk about gorgeous. Every time I wear this, I get stopped by strangers who just say, I need, and this is even with masks on, excuse me, you need to see that. So the one thing I tell people is, don't ever hang this from your rear view mirror, because you will run off the road. It is that sparkly, and if you're like me, squirrel, sparkle, very, very, very beautiful. So those are Diami, and we offer those in all sorts of styles. Another thing I'd love to show you is one of my all-time must-haves. Some of you may have seen this. I believe that Mickey from eWomen actually won this when I did my versatility video. This is the Anne necklace, and if you can see, this is so simple, could be worn with any clothing at all. And if you'd really like to see what Anne can do, pop into one of my parties, because I'll show you all the different things this one necklace can do. And I love something that multitasks and still looks pretty. And then the last thing I'd like to show you is if you are someone who likes some sparkle and shine, doesn't necessarily go for the stones, you're probably interested in something like what I have on. And I'm sorry, I don't remember who said they loved this necklace, but this is the
That was
Zoe.
Manda. Manda loves the necklace.
Okay, so Amanda, this one is for you. This is the Zoe. And you can see that all that sparkle simply comes from light reflecting off of those little discs. There are earrings, there's a long necklace, and it comes in gold. But what I wanted to show you is right now layering is very, very popular. And a lot of
Sherry
times,
Nicole says she loves the necklace.
you see that right there, that tocara.com/Dana? That's my website. So if you want to go look, please do, but call me or PM me to order because we have all sorts of specials and they're not automatic and I don't want you to miss out if you decide to get something. So I'd love to show you this necklace. This is the whole layered look simplified. One necklace all together goes with just about everything. Love this. And when you pair it with things like this very simple pair of stainless steel hoops and very simple stainless steel ring. So you've got a necklace, a bracelet, a necklace, earrings, and ring, and then a bracelet. You have a very sleek, throw it on with anything, super trend aware outfit. And you can put this on with just about anything. So just a kind of little bit of a plug for those of you, if you do go online and you start to get a list that kind of goes from this to this in 60 seconds, because that does happen, think about doing what Naomi is doing with me tonight, and that's host your own girlfriend's gathering online, because then I get to spoil you rotten. And what's really cool is as a host, that entire set you can get free or using these special coupons for like $56 for the whole thing. So FYI, just a really good way to go. And we do have a lot of fun. I have very proper parties, and then I have parties that are a little bit more thematically set for sassy girls. So you just need to let me know what you like to do.
I think a lot of our people in our group might be a little sassier. So I think that'll work just fine. But yes,
Yeah,
those
keep
are
that
all
in
very
mind.
beautiful pieces.
I would love to spoil anybody who wants to be spoiled. It's kind of fun to be the spoiler. So I could talk about and show tons of things, but again, Naomi tonight, Naomi Rafalowitz, she is hosting a Wine and Shine Online with me tonight at 7 o'clock. We're going to play Ringo Blingo. Somebody's going to win a prize. If you'd like to be part of that, PM me. She's already said anybody is welcome.
So I'll invite you to just drop the link for that in the Ladies Power Lunch Facebook group so that anybody who's interested can actually join, keep the party going later on this evening. Awesome.
Be happy to do that. If you're interested in being part of Share and Shine, my VIP group, and the Sunflower Sisters, please, same thing, just get to me somehow. If we're not friends already on Facebook, I'll friend you and invite you, and you're in. It's that easy. And I will have a Blingo night coming up soon, too, on Tuesday, September 1st. So all sorts of fun stuff going on.
Well, I'm sure the women in our group, they're posting so beautiful, love the Zoe, so pretty, all sorts of hearts and thumbs ups are going for you with all those beautiful pieces that you just shared. Very lovely.
Wonderful.
So we have Christina here online with us, and if I go to gallery view, we can see everybody who's here. And then we also have over on Facebook, we have Manda, we have Margaret, we have Sherry Nicole, we have Jamie. And so what will you be sharing with us for Free Gift Friday?
This is so pretty. Let me show you up close. Hang on just a second. Sometimes I have to go back and come back to get it to focus. There we go.
Oh my.
All right.
That is beautiful.
It's so pretty. This is the jade bangle bracelet. It's a hinged bangle, and it's oblong. Two things that I love, because an oblong bangle to me just, it doesn't drive me nuts. It stays where it's supposed to. It looks beautiful. This is stainless steel and diami and super pretty. And this retails for $76. And this is what the prize is going to be today. And to give you a little wearing idea, one of the things I love to do is take two of them and put it on either side of this beautiful bracelet, the Marcel. So whether you wear this separately or together with others, it's just a great bracelet. And I can't wait to see who gets it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Dana, I want to say
Can I?
welcome to Laura, who just joined us. Go, Christina.
I just wanted to ask Dana a question.
Sure.
So you said, are you gold or silver? What if someone's platinum?
Platinum. Well, we're still, when I asked that question, I'm looking for that color tone. So platinum is going to fit into someone who would wear the sterling or the stainless steel. Good question.
Awesome, awesome. And of course, ladies, if you over in Facebook land have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat over there. But that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bracelet. I think that's a really, really, really great gift for us to have for Free Gift Friday.
You'll like it.
And I am inviting you, Dana, to go ahead and choose a number from 1 to 6, and that way we'll be able to choose our winner.
1 to 6?
And while you're thinking about that, give it like some really, really deep thought. Let me just remind everybody that we do have coming up our Ladies Power Lunch Fall Summit. We are having as our theme for this whole year Transformation 2020. And oh boy, hasn't 2020 provided us with so many opportunities for transformation. And so, what we're going to be focusing on at this particular summit is we're going to be looking at the obstacles that 2020 has brought us, and then we're going to workshop together opportunities for ourselves, for our businesses, for our lives. We're just going to take all those obstacles and turn them around. I'm all zoomed out. I'm pretty sure you are too. And so we're going with a workshop format. We are going to be bringing you tremendous workshops with outstanding speakers, and I invite you to block the day. Just plan to be there from 10:30 to 3:30 because we have to accommodate our Ladies Power Lunch members that are outside of the country, as well as our East Coast friends, our West Coast friends. And so we're starting at 10:30 to 3:30. It's going to be on September the 21st. We have about 15 different workshop leaders, and it's all experiences. It's going to be fantastic. I do invite you to be sure, though, to get your early bird ticket, because the early bird tickets are ending on Monday. Monday's the last day for early bird tickets. So if you want to take advantage of that, just make sure that you click on the link in our Ladies Power Lunch page, get your ticket, invite a friend, make sure that we make this as robust as possible and we invite as many of our friends as possible. And I want you to also know that all the profits from this event are going towards funding Ladies Power Lunch Foundation grant, which is a grant that's going to go to a woman-owned business that has struggled as a result of the pandemic. So all of this is for a worthy cause. So Dana, you've had enough time to think about what the lucky number, winning number, amazing number is. What's the number that you choose?
3.
Number 3. So our winner is Jamie. Oh my goodness. That is so funny because I was on a Zoom call. I think it was on Wednesday, and I won Jamie's prize. So that is tremendous. The universe doesn't make any mistakes, none whatsoever. But ladies, every single one of you is a winner. And here's the reason why. You can contact Dana and you can actually have your own party. I love the wine and shine theme, but that's just me. You might choose one of her other themes that she has. You can all contact Dana and have the opportunity to get for free that entire bundle that she mentioned at the top of the show and be able to basically shine and sparkle even during a time that doesn't seem so shiny and sparkly. Any final words for us, Dana?
I'm so happy to be able to do this. I do love to share the sparkle, whether it's through the parties or through giving away a gift or through giving to charity. So the ongoing support of this group and the people that I've met through it has meant the world. And again, like those sunflowers, we just keep turning to each other, no matter
Yes.
whether it's jewelry or something else that we're doing. This is gonna be a good thing.
Awesome. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Dana, thank you so much for choosing to be on our show and inviting us into the world of Tocara. And I will see you all next week when we have on Monday wonderful, wonderful pre-note event with Gina Johnson. And she is going to have with her a whole workshop planned to give you a taste of what our Ladies Power Lunch Fall Summit is going to be like. It's going to be completely free. It's 12 o'clock on Monday, and I invite you all to join us. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.